Hey guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying the show. The second episode of The Way You Roll has been an incredible blast. We've had musicians try to fake changing the orchestra. We've had poor bartenders be beat alive with a lute over their head. We've had some crazy things going on, right? But it's absolutely been a blast, and you guys are about to see a whole, I'd say about maybe an hour maybe a little bit more, an hour and a half of just pure action. It's about to get insane. But we got a couple announcements. This Wednesday is my birthday stream, so I'll be streaming Wednesday. Thank you. I'll be streaming probably League of Legends, PUBG. We're not doing that.
Are you 22?
22. So we're gonna be streaming like PUBG, League of Legends, Final Fantasy 14. We're gonna be streaming a bunch of things. And the day right after, the 22nd of February, we're gonna be doing the first ever, not annual, but we'll go with the first ever
monthly.
Damn it. Waypoint Gaming. Damn it. Waypoint Gaming 24. Waypoint Gaming 24-hour stream. That's impossible. So it's going to be 24 hours. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be playing with all of you guys, the community. And also we have two incredible announcements. Well, you guys have definitely been following GGWP. You guys have been falling in love with The Way You Roll. And we've heard your concerns that, it takes a little bit before the next episode comes out, I think it's fair to say.
It's been a month.
It's actually been a month. So starting March 4th, ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving to a weekly schedule for both GGWP and The Way You Roll. So not only do you get to see Bowtie Duran for like
X Duran
5 hours on your Sunday nights. I mean, there wouldn't be any other way to do it. This beautiful mug for 5 hours on your computer screen. I wouldn't have it any other way. So starting March 4th at 5 p.m. Eastern, we will begin the weekly episodes of GGWP, which will end around 7:30. Then we take maybe a 30 to 40 minute break while everyone kind of just, woo-saws for a little bit, and then bam, right into D&D. So it's going to be a blast. I believe in you. Great. So again, thank you guys so much for all of your support, and make sure you guys give us a follow at the very least. And thank you, all of you, from the bottom of our heart here at Waypoint Gaming for all the incredible support you've given us. So let's get right back to the show.
I was just here to make jokes.
It's jokes. Thank you guys.
Can you raise up my music, please?
Oh yeah, just enough. Just enough.
Nice. Okay, guys. So, if you were here in the last 10 minutes, we have people all over the ballroom. We have someone hiding out in the orchestra. The whole ballroom in a whole estate has now gone under lockdown, as I noticed that 4 people are missing. We have Kermaway, who's making his way into opening every door in the entire place. We have Anastasia / James that is sitting at the side of the stage, and we have Legend, who is just sneakily making her way around, with the most least suspicious person out of all you guys is Legend, which is great. So the entire place is now under lockdown. You notice that there are pretty big bodyguards that are in front of the 2 big double doors in front of like right under where the stairs are, all the way in the back. So pretty much you can pretty much notice that is like a main entrance kind of thing, but obviously you can't go that way anymore. We have just as
I'm in the corner.
Yeah. Just as Johan announces that the whole place is under lockdown, he goes, "Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen," and the music dies down like just a little bit, and he goes, "We will be swapping out the orchestra in just a few minutes, just to give our wonderful what's the name for an orchestra is?
Orchestra pit, orchestra, our chamber.
Our players.
To give to our players, to give all of our chamber a break. Please give them a round of applause." And you hear everybody going like, yes, and like some people are like, hell yeah. And then you actually hear like a few, Legend, you're kind of still a little bit close to the orchestra pit, and you hear people go, "Thank God." as the music brings up again, and they start their last song. That chamber starting with the last song, giving and the maestro gives like a nod to like a person on the side, like another servant. And that person opens up the second orchestra door, which is yours. He goes, "Guys, we'll be on in about like 5 minutes, so just get ready." And everybody starts like, he closes the door and everybody starts like tuning and like doing whatever they need to do. So you are now tuning your instrument as he pulls out his guitar and gets ready for his and there's actually a few other guitarists who are actually like tuning with you, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Kermit, wait, what are you doing? You're still opening doors.
At this point, I know he's in this orchestra room.
Yes.
There's a room in between this hallway that I just checked and the orchestra room, so I'm gonna check that one now.
That pretty much just leads into it looks like almost like another hallway, but it is open up to like you can almost notice it's like another big
Another ballroom.
yeah, another kind of ballroom kind of thing.
Okay, so now I'm getting frustrated because this is a maze.
It is a
This is a
mansion in the
maze.
middle of a mountain, so yeah.
Can I go and ask one of the orchestra players before they switch if there's a surface entrance? for the players?
Yeah, you definitely can, but you have to wait till their song is done.
Okay.
So just give him like 2 minutes. Legend, what you doing?
I want to talk to somebody about these missing people. That seems bad.
Yeah, you could definitely strike up. You can strike up a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
You can go.
I'll just walk up to
Yeah.
a random person.
So you're gonna kind of look you up and down and be like, yeah, that seems legit.
Right, but I'm like, look. Oh, all these people are missing. Aren't you guys worried?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, nobody. Like, I didn't think that the Anastasia. I've heard like a lot. Have you heard about the Anastasia girl?
I've heard about
And, like,
Anastasia.
and they're all like conversing with you, and they're telling you like, yeah, it's kind of weird that like people are just like this never really happens. Like,
But there's so many of us, and we're all wearing masks. How do they even know like 4 people are missing?
well, a lot of people. I mean, after like a few people, there was like. I remember there once was this like kind of fiasco thing where it's like a bunch of people just left for a while just to like be together, and I mean I guess that's fine. I really don't care because I'm not really I'm not the really kind of social guy. But he's like after a while it's like Johannes doesn't really like it when there aren't enough people in the party, and when the number starts going down at like 4, 5, 6, then it's like I guess that's kind of cause for concern. I'm sure they're just gonna check the rooms and they're like. Just like knock down a few doors and like whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a problem.
So what happens if there's not like? Does something happen if there's not enough people in the room, or Johan's just like?
Yeah, Johan is kind of
Control
like
freak.
he tries to be the best host he can constantly be, and sometimes he tries a little too hard. And
yeah.
He like if he does not, he likes to be like not the center of a party, but he likes everybody to know that he is making the party a lot better, kind of thing. And when there are not enough people to recognize him, he kind of gets a little moody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
But it's not gonna mess with like the plan, right?
No, I don't think it should really. I think it's just Johan's kind of like his ego kind of thing.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened? What would mess with the plan?
I mean, it's not a lot can mess with the plan. I mean, you can easily just like, I mean. He kind of like point like nudges you and like nudges towards without like pointing. He kind of just like nudges and looks in that direction of like that big telescope. It's like, I mean, if you took that down, I guess you could stop most stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I mean, if you easily, I mean, we've been playing this for a while. Like if you were to stop the moon from hitting the center of the ballroom, I guess you could easily stop it. I mean, that's
right,
not...
yeah, duh, it's the moon, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, like, but it's like, how could they even stop the moon? You know what I'm saying?
I know, you
it's
can't
like,
stop the moon, I know.
And then like, you guys, they know, like, other people notice that you're having, like, this really cool conversation, and they're like, and, like, they don't even know what you're talking about, but they just want to be social with you guys. I'm like, yeah, moon. and, like, some people come in with wine, like, and, like,
oh, no friends.
And you actually hear James from the other side, like, from the other side. No. But it, like, a lot of people are, like, a little bit more comfortable around you that you can, like, easily, like, keep up a conversation without being, like, really weird. Like, you notice that a lot of people here in this place are a lot of really, like, antisocial kind of people. But the fact that you're lively enough to, like, keep this going for a long time and have enough people around you that you can still be good, it means you're cool.
Okay.
Okay, James, you have about like 15 minutes left.
Alright, so I'm gonna wait for Johan to finish his speech because he said afterwards
Yep.
he would go to his office.
Mhm.
Right? And as I wait for him,
Yep.
I notice how the guards are starting to build up along the walls,
Yep.
and I get just a tad bit nervous seeing that this is happening. And I peer just not as subtly, but just I peer over just around the room to see where they are, as well as I guess him.
He still hasn't come out of the orchestra room.
He's still, so I don't even see him.
Yeah. But you see Kermit Way just opening doors.
I'm just like,
He's like, no, this is good.
And do I see where Legend
It's good.
is?
Legend, she's actually built up quite a lot of, quite a posse, like a clique of people, which is pretty cool.
So I look and I obviously.
You
I'm not
actually,
gonna
you can
get
hear
her
them like
attention.
chuckling from the other side, which
Yeah,
is kind of cool.
I'm not gonna be able to get anyone's attention, which is totally fine. But I'm just making sure I know where everyone is. That's all.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna wait for Johan to.
Okay, so Johan walks in and goes, okay, James, please
Yes,
spell.
yes. Can we talk more in privacy? No one really being in the room.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's
This
like, you
is
know, these
utmost
people.
of security.
Yeah,
I don't
yes, of
want-
course, definitely. And he walks with you into the room. And closes the door.
Yes. So
Yeah, so James, what did you need to talk about?
I needed to. I drop disguise self.
Okay.
I needed to talk to you. I dropped disguise self.
Okay, so he walks to the room first, and you close the door behind him. Is what I'm assuming. Is
Yeah, he's
happening.
in front of me.
Yes.
I need to talk to you. Hi.
Hello, madam.
Yes. Because you see, I couldn't, quite come in here as a woman. You know how that would be scandalous for you.
Yes, that's quite decisive of you. Let's just oh man, and he kind of notices the social situation that she has put him in. The fact that like he's walked in with another man and then he's walked out with a woman. It would be like wouldn't be the host kind of thing to do. He goes, "What do you want?"
I cast Zone of Truth on the ground.
Okay. The room is pretty big, so Zone of Truth does fill the entire room.
It's 15-foot radius, up to 60 feet away from me.
Does he have to roll anything against that?
He knows that I will do it. Anyone knows that I'll do it. But he must make on a failed save, whenever they want to speak within it, on a failed save
Okay.
of charisma,
Okay.
they cannot lie. And I know whether or not they're lying or not.
Okay.
So just read it out just to make sense of my brain real quick. So it's until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on that turn or started turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie.
Okay.
Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Okay.
Okay, so
He notices that you cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, what do you want, madam?
what cult are you?
The Moonlit Eclipse.
Did he try to roll? You can have him roll.
That's not good. What am I rolling?
DC 12.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Okay. So
Okay.
he has to just beat a DC of 12.
A DC of 12?
Yeah,
No, definitely not.
Okay. The Moonlit Eclipse. I haven't heard of them. You're small. Probably small. I haven't heard of you, right? I don't know.
Yes.
Have I heard of them?
Have
you heard of them?
history check?
History check. 4 plus something.
You haven't really heard of them.
Wait, 8, 9.
Still, I mean, you've heard maybe glances here and there, but nothing like.
So yeah, I mean maybe. Oh yes, you just exist. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just exist.
Yes.
Yes.
And he seems kind of like, damn it, this kind of conversation.
What is your purpose? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm just gonna roll that. Like he just failed everything, so I'm gonna roll every single time. But
No, each time he can
Each time.
he can lie or
Every
tell.
single
Yeah,
time.
he doesn't
Okay.
have to tell the truth. Yeah, as I said.
Okay. So he goes, we're just looking to take as much magic away from everybody else as possible, and with that, we can easily take control of everything.
That's quite quite selfish of you. I
Yeah, it
commend
is.
it, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid. What can stop this?
Destroying the artifact.
Where is the artifact?
The biggest artifact you see in the room.
And I think back, and I think perhaps it's the mosaic. I think perhaps it might be one of the chandeliers. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe perhaps it's the telescope. I did notice the moon, but I didn't think anything of the telescope. So
Okay.
I only noticed the moon, as you said earlier.
Okay.
Right,
We're
yeah.
gonna move the conversation
Yeah,
over.
okay.
The orchestra has finished its music, and you actually hear another applause from the audience as they all file out very nicely. And you guys, you with your new orchestra buddies, file into the place, and what do you do? As you just find your seat, or what are you gonna?
All right, so
You kind of, and also you're still drunk, so you're kind of just like bumping into people.
yeah, so
And I'm
still.
standing right next to the door, so I can
Yeah.
ask how to get out from one of the players.
Oh yeah, you can ask that easily.
I'm still drunk.
Yes,
so I
you
stumble
are.
into my
And the other,
seat.
you can, as you're walking up these stairs, you can actually look over to the other side to the guy you switched clothes with. Then he goes.
I'm gonna point at him.
He
And,
go, my boy.
and so, well, I'd like to add this in, if that's okay.
Okay.
When I fooled around with the song,
Yeah.
like the sheet music
Yeah.
that is going to be transferred to the conductor now,
Yeah.
I actually made the first song of this second part of the party a solo piece by moi, by Urus Bronzebottom.
Oh my god.
So
So okay. So let me tell you how this plays out. The the conductor raises his hands and he goes, one and wait a second.
No.
And he pretty much points at you to start the song now. As all the other orchestra people are like, this guy messed with the notes. and you actually if you want to do a quick perception check of like everybody, the orchestra, and like it's getting kind of like an awkward silence in the room, so I would hurry up.
okay, perception check.
Yep, perception check.
I got a 8.
An 8.
Yes.
You actually hear a little bit of whispers from people, and some people go, I can't believe you changed the music, and other people go like, at least I don't have to play anything for this stupid thing. And like Nikki understands. And you're ready to play as now you have quite a lot of people in the porcelain mask now looking at you as you start playing your song.
I
Oh my god, you're actually gonna play.
dedicate this song to the thing we're all here for, I assume.
While he's playing this, can I talk to the other orchestral players who are leaving?
You want to play? Are you gonna sing something or?
You are a lunatic with a green mask. I'm porcelain on your ass, cause you're a stupid cultist, and I know. You
Oh
should
my
have never
God.
promised.
And like,
Just another dwarf drinking his beer. Stupid masks, stupid masks. The moon is making me blast. Stupid masks, stupid masks. Oh yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna. That applause didn't come from anywhere in the crowd. You actually it was amazing. While that song was playing, we're gonna have a couple of things going off at the exact same time.
Okay.
Kermit, you're gonna talk to some people. The orchestra leaving before he started his song. So you're gonna talk to someone.
I'm gonna go to the concert master
Yeah.
and I'm gonna ask them whether there is a service exit,
Mhm.
like whether the orchestra like can come in through a stage door or something like that.
Yeah. He actually tells you, give me a persuasion check. As you like obviously not nobody's just gonna straight up tell you where the orchestra since you're not part of the orchestra at all.
13.
13. Okay. He tells you that that there is a more service entrance that kind of leads for the servants and like the orchestra people who are not part of the cult to get in, and he kind of tells you because he kind of hates everybody else. And he tells you, yeah, just straight through our orchestra room. There's an exit. So I mean, like, if you want to get out of here, you can just leave. I don't really care. Like he looks pretty done. It looks like he's been playing for quite a long time. Like there was his entire day. Like he's been playing for hours, and it's like you can see like the bags under his eyes as he pulls off his mask. He goes, "I'm done." And so him and the orchestra people kind of just chill because obviously they get like free refreshments. These people are bad guys. They're not evil that you're aware of. But that's the information you get. Legend, what are you doing?
Is anybody up near the telescope, or is it like?
You have two bodyguards that are up there, but nobody's kind of like guarding that area. They're kind of just searching in other places. It's not a big interest for everybody since they're like specifically. Johan said that they were looking for people, not like we need to protect the thing kind of thing. So no, there's nobody there.
Yeah, I want to go up and investigate it and kind of feign like interest in the thing.
Okay.
Not
do that.
How do I destroy the thing? 5.
5.
5.
-1 is 4.
Okay, so you kind of walk up to it and you're like, this is a big thing, and you squint a little bit and you see less and you don't know why you're squinting, and you notice that it's just a pretty big telescope with the like very big gears on it, and the gears are moving. If you're looking at it for long enough, you pretty much just notice it's just like very, 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 very slowly moving.
Okay.
But that's all. After that, you don't really notice anything like vulnerable on it. You are still talking to Johan in the room, and then after that we're gonna move into what the heck is happening with Ray and Fen. What are we doing?
So I'm still in the room with him.
Yeah.
So you said artifact, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is the artifact large or small?
Large.
Okay.
Are we gonna play 20 questions, or how's this?
No, we're not gonna play 20 questions because here's what happened afterwards. None of this happened. Okay? Nothing of this sort happened. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright? And I will use vicious mockery to try and like scare him to keep quiet.
Okay. What do I have to roll against that?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Of a DC 12 has to beat.
A DC 12?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
He beats it because it's equal or.
Okay.
So he beats it, even though I'm gonna basically tell him like, here's what'll happen. You keep quiet, or I'll make sure I fry your fucking brains out.
Yep.
And he goes, that's not gonna work on me. And he kind of just like now is gonna battle towards the door to go and let people know. And
I let him go. I pass through the door as Anastasia, and I make a Assassin's Creed weaving in and out of the crowd to make a break towards the telescope.
Okay, while that's happening, you're still like luckily you're playing saying with your new hit single "Stupid Mask." You're playing this your tune as you were talking to the orchestra. You still have a big group of people who are
Wait,
like.
did I hear his song or no? Because it was happening.
No,
while
you
I was
heard very
inside.
faintly. You noticed that the orchestra music isn't playing. All you heard was like a guitar, but you didn't hear like songs.
You could have inspired help with the team here.
Actually, what's really funny about your situation, and one guy goes, "Yeah!" The guy you switched.
The guy at the bar.
Yeah, like one guy at the bar is like, "Yeah, my dude!" As like you've now developed this one cool fan of
Just
your
one, though.
you're one cool fan for your hit single "Stupid Mask." We're gonna hit to Ben and Ray, who are now pretty much being bombarded by guards due to the 4 bodies you guys left in a room. And pretty much all you hear is a couple yells, and as you guys all hear this because you're leaving the room while this is happening, you are attracting a lot of attention, but not enough to bleed out a scream and a gunshot.
No, they're killing the guards up in the room now.
as they leave their now.
There goes our cover.
The cover of you singing stupid mask. You're not gonna blame this on them, damn it. As they're now making a way out, not towards the door, but like towards the other side of the thing. What do you do?
Well, how did the audience react to that?
A lot of people are in shock. People like really are. The conductor is like really embarrassed that he managed. He's like, he has a look on his face like, I'm gonna die. So that's what happened. But not very. You didn't get a lot of fans. Just that one fan at the bar. That's about it.
All right, I'm gonna get off of the stage now because that was only one song.
Okay, what are you doing?
I just so happen to be right next to the stage, and I just so happen to know exactly how to get out of here.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go. Urs, I think it's time for us to go, especially since the screaming and the gunshot just happened.
Yeah.
So I call out to Legend. This way, let's get out of here now. I know the way out. I grab Urs and pull him into the orchestra room, and we're heading out to the exit.
Are you gonna follow him?
No.
Is Legend gonna follow him?
I didn't see your finger. I was dazing off.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's still in the room.
No.
Yeah, she's making her way towards the telescope.
Oh,
right
you're
now.
going towards the telescope.
Yeah,
I want to
Yeah.
break
You're both
the
by
stupid
the telescope.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll like, yeah.
Let me
okay.
get. Let's roll for initiative, guys, because this is escalating quite a lot faster than I thought it was. So I'm really excited.
You fuck this shit up.
I got 14.
Oh my god, I got a 1.
Oh no. I got 14.
Okay. 14, Chrome away. One on First, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
14.
14 also on Anna.
So we can take, because what happens is that the person has the same roll of initiative. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
If the person and another character have the same roll of initiative, we can
Swap.
We can take turns,
Okay.
essentially. We can decide who goes what. We can even change up the next round. It could be up to us as a team.
Okay, so here's how this plays out. How this is gonna play out for us. I'm gonna keep adding characters. You guys don't have to keep rolling initiative because that would be ridiculous. Pretty much this is a full frenzy. A lot of people you figure aren't magic users or don't have weapons. They just wanted to come to an extravagant party.
Yeah.
A lot of people are making their way out. Not through the doors that you checked, but through like other different doors that you figure that they knew about.
The main exit.
Yeah, the main exit, and there's some other doors on the other side that you didn't check.
So they're right near the main exit, which is underneath the moon thing, like the
Yeah.
telescope. And I'm on the other side of the room in the corner, basically with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is Ray and Fen, you actually you guys are right under them. So you can actually, Anastasia, you actually notice them like running. Anastasia.
Is it playing double music?
Yep, you're right. Damn. That
I
would've been.
just noticed the dissonance, so I
Yeah.
was like, wait a second.
It made sense though. This is like a spooky moment.
There we go.
With music still playing in the background.
Let me just put it on loop. Okay, so you notice just on Ray and Fen just making their way down like over the balcony. Are you gonna meet up with her? And also the whole everybody who's now armed and wants to stop you guys. Johan bursts out of his door and goes, "That woman, stop her!" And now like more guards are like coming out of doors and like making their way trying to get to her. Legend, what do you do?
Oh, please. We're so close to the exit.
not first.
Oh wait,
I'm number 4.
Karma, wait, what do you do?
Somebody else do something.
More time to think.
So they jumped down the balcony.
No, they haven't jumped down, but you can see like
They're
they're
coming
under you.
from-
They're actually running, trying to make their way down the stairs. I'm pretty sure if they don't see, if their guard isn't aware, they're gonna jump off the balcony.
All right, so I'm just giving them I'm just gonna give them a subtle hand signal. This is the way we're going, and I'm gonna say the same thing to him, and I'm just gonna go in there through the orchestra room to the exit. I'm trying to get out.
Okay.
You have to get there.
Ray and Fen are actually gonna jump straight off of that balcony, and hopefully, I want you to roll a d20 to see if you can catch them. You're a pretty big guy.
I am pretty strong. Let's see. I got a 5, but that's plus my 6. That's an 11.
That's an 11. That's
catch
just
one
a
of them.
barely a success.
Nice.
You're able to like they both jump off and go, Karma, hurry! And they jump off almost like into your arms, and you kind of like just barely catch on to them as as they fall almost directly to the floor, almost taking about 1 damage each. You were able to like hold them a little bit, but you weren't able to keep your grip, and they did hit the floor. But they're a little bit better. Fen actually pushes Ray in your direction, Kerma, and says, "I need you to just take care of him. Just get him out of here because he's gonna get crazy real quick." And she pulls out her satchel, where just showing you all the explosives she has and everything. She goes, "I'm gonna make sure nobody gets out of here alive."
Oh
and,
my god. Whoa.
And she sees your face and he says, "Oh well, us obviously, but everybody else."
I'm like,
I'm literally only concerned about you guys. And she kind of runs into the crowd. Who is next? We have Anna. What are you doing?
I keep running towards the telescope. I don't know how far I am until the telescope.
It's up pretty much like 100 feet from like it's a pretty long ballroom.
I keep going, and I see Do I see Legend?
Yeah, I'm still up by the telescope.
Yeah, she's
But
still
do I
she's still
recognize
squinting at the telescope. Okay.
Shiny. So I just try to yell over this distance as I'm trying to run over towards the telescope. Push it! Move it!
Oh, move it. That's a good.
Move it, bop it.
Twist it! Pull it!
I want you to roll a d20 just to dodge, just to see if you could dodge. Oh, actually, you know what? What's your AC?
My armor class?
Yeah.
12.
Okay. Four people try to grab you as you're making your way down the thing, but 2 of them do miss.
So 2 of them actually grab onto
Yeah,
me?
2 of them I actually able to grab onto you.
Okay, as an action, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, what does that do?
Thunder Wave is a wave of thunderous force that sweeps out from underneath me. Each creature in the 15-foot cube originating from me must take a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed back 10 feet. On a successful, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible up to 300 feet.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So what do I have to roll against?
I basically go, nope, and I basically thunder wave down onto the ground. It's to beat a DC. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
To beat the DC of 12.
DC of 12. They both fail. They roll
So they take.
They're not the smartest people.
So they take 2d8 thunder damage.
Yep.
And they're pushed 10 feet away from me.
7, 12. Oh wait, that's not D8.
2d8.
Yeah, got it.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3. That's 7. 1, 4, 5. Okay. So you hear a big thunderous clap, which everybody notices, and like if this were to be like Skyrim, like be like ragdoll physics, like as they like fly, people fly in direction. One guy, that one guy at the bar is still there, and he's like, just another day at the office.
He's just drinking still.
He's still like, he's like, the bartender's already left because obviously with the gunshots and everything, he's not gonna risk his life. And he just hopped over thing, is now just chugging drinks.
Good
He does
man.
not, that guy, whoever he is, he does not give a damn about what the heck is happening here. Ernst, what are you doing?
Okay, so at this point, you're going through.
You and I are right next to the only exit that we can get out of, and there's no one in between you and I in this exit. And I'm holding Ray in my arms, and Fen just told us that she's gonna blow the place up and kill everybody except us.
All right,
Meanwhile.
I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna ask him where the exit is that he found in the orchestra room, and then I'm gonna start running towards there. That's my turn, basically.
I assumed that we just immediately ran towards that.
I'm not trying to deal with this.
Okay, so you guys are both running together out.
Can I do a strength test check so that I can see if I can pick him up, since I'm already holding Ray?
Okay, yeah, you definitely can.
Piggyback ride.
Oh, I got 18.
Yeah. You pick that little guy up, and
So
you're
I
not.
pick him up
And like
and-
Ray's kind of like fumbling, but like with that, I'm just gonna apply that to Ray too, that he's not able to break your grip as you're just like
And
running out.
As an action, can I spend a key point to use Step of Wind and like just run as fast as possible through the orchestra room to the exit?
To do quick stuff, you said?
Step of Wind, which
Okay.
makes me use dash, or my jump is 2 times as
Yeah,
high.
you definitely can.
Okay.
That's
so,
something you can do.
yeah. I'm gonna do that so that I'm basically at the exit now.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
still on the steps.
Yeah, you pretty
That's
much.
my turn.
It's
I'm
it's
out.
yeah. You guys, they're out.
We're
I'm just
out.
gonna
I
get
just
rid of
carried
them
them
from the
out.
thing. It's the
The
only
deaf
people who
god.
you
Sorry.
you're not aware of that Fen is still in the party with you. You did notice that with your thunderclap, you noticed that Ray and Fen did jump off the balcony, and you don't see them anymore due to just like the big hectic motion right now. I need faster music. What are you gonna do about it? I just crossed everybody out for no reason. So we're gonna start with Anna. What are you doing?
She didn't go yet? Because she's 4.
Legend, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a swing at the telescope. I'd
Yeah.
like to break it, but I'd settle for like just pushing it out of alignment.
Because
Okay.
she didn't quite like go yet, because it was...
Yeah, you
Yeah.
called me first, and I don't think I was supposed to be there. So then we never got back to it.
You're right.
Yeah. This is the heads
You
up.
you
I
know
caught
you
that.
yeah you're right. That's my fault.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. What are you swinging at this with?
I used my axe.
Oh my god.
You kind of. What do you do with your axe? You just like two-handed, like trying to swing at it?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to knock the face like away from where it's pointing, so it's like so the light of the moon
Try to
shines
pivot
in
it,
another
yeah.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah, you completely whiffed that. You
I
kind of
tried.
just like, and you missed that completely. As who's next right after you? We have Ben, who sees like that giant thunderclap that you did and kind of makes her way towards you and just like holds her hand and just runs with you towards the telescope.
I tried
and
to
he just
break. Oh, you're running towards the telescope?
yeah, both of you guys.
Okay.
She kind of just like she's like, okay, now just catch me up as quickly as possible. Let's hurry up with this. And she doesn't really know. She has that look on her face. She doesn't know exactly what's happening. But the fact that she knows that she sees Legend over there with an axe and trying to attempt this thing, and you just pushing like people away from you. Fusro da, everybody away from you. That's copyright Skyrim. That's not ours. And you have. She pretty much tells you to keep update her as quickly as possible.
We're trying to take care of this thing. You know, just get me up there.
Yeah, lady, a few words, aren't you? And she like kind of just like with the people. There are more people who are trying to stop you. That's a fail. That's definitely a fail. That's all fails. She actually like elbows someone in the face who's trying to make their way towards you, and it was like this time it was 3 people. They all failed. As you now make your way up to the top stairs, there are still 2 big guards that were guarding the door who are now making your way towards you. Now it is Legend. What are you doing?
I just went.
Oh, okay,
Nothing.
Anna, what are you doing? I have to rewrite this. Go.
Okay. So I assume now at that point we're at the top of the stairs, you said?
Yep.
Okay. How close am I to the telescope?
It's suspended, not high off the ground, but high enough off the ground.
I cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and Is it like within at least 30 feet of me?
Yeah, it's not that high up off the floor.
Okay. I try to use Mage Hand to just push, like swivel it, because I can't push more or I can't really like do any physical fighting with it.
You can like push things.
I can push things.
Okay, so do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Or
do
do I
that.
want me to roll for that? Or?
No, I don't think you have to roll for that. Since that's something you just do not, you can just it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pretty much are you gonna shove it so it turns to another direction?
Yep.
Like it just turns like 90 degrees. Yeah, so that's exactly what happens. You just like, ooh, like you like pretty much shove this thing, and Fen is kind of just looking at you and just like okay, kind of understands like we gotta get rid of whatever this is. Legend, it's your turn.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I say they're both up there with me now, right?
Yep.
I'm like,
and there are
Fen.
2 guards that are making their way down towards you. They're much bigger than those other 2 that Anna shoved her way through.
Okay.
Big guys.
I say, Fen, blow it up. And then I kind of try to... I'm not going to engage with the guards yet. I'm just going to kind of be defensive and try to back towards the door we saw.
Okay.
Like...
That's actually perfect. Fen says, "Say no more, fam," and she kicks out. She's like, and she has you know that really big smile she had on her face when she blew up the wall.
Yeah.
It's even bigger now,
Oh,
and she's
God.
like, "Hell yeah!" She has her trigger like clipped onto her like she has like a vest kind of thing under her jacket, and she's like you can see like now blinking as she like sticks like these like C4 blocks and these little like she's now. Like setting off, like trying to light the fuse on these little cherry bombs, and she like notices like they're not for the telescope, they're for everybody else. As she now throws them like down the stairs towards these like now like 5 or 6 or 7 guards that are now making their way towards you. You don't see. You usually while you were making your way through the ballroom, you heard Johan like yelling to get you out. But now that like chaos has kind of broken out, there's not as many people there to deal with this. But it's pretty hectic, and you don't really see him anymore. Anna, there are 2 guards, and they're making their way much closer to Fen. She hasn't finished sticking these or setting her explosives yet. What do you do?
2 guards?
Yep, 2 guards, 2 pretty big looking Goliath guards in black felt masks.
Okay, so we have movement, action, and bonus actions when we do these things.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just quickly look to see. Okay. Alright. I try to sneer at one of the 2 of the guards. And I turn to the other guard and I take out my dagger and I throw it at the guard.
Okay, roll for AC.
For AC, yeah. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Not even using attack bonuses.
That's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
You murdered him.
I don't think she
No.
murders him. This is a
No.
pretty big guy.
If it was a D20, then.
If
No,
it was a
that won't
D20, it'd be
count.
double
That won't
damage,
count.
and I would have maybe pushed that. It would have killed him,
Yeah,
but
but this
she's
is,
pretty much throwing a dagger right now.
Yeah.
Too bad you don't have your
if it wasn't-
trusty loot.
Yeah, because
Smashed it.
Broke
Oops.
on James's head.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh,
So
poor
just
James.
2 damage, but it's just
Okay.
straight to the guy.
Okay.
It would have been a.
Do you have any
20.
bonus actions you want to do before I go to Legend?
I tried to quickly hum a little tune in my head
Okay.
to give myself inspiration.
Okay. Legend, what are you doing?
Just, are the guards between us and the door, or...
Okay. Can I get your diagram really quick?
So at this point, they were over by the moon catcher
Yeah.
thingy.
You guys are right here, like under it. The 2 guards were like, there's like a door, that big double door, and there are 2 stairs that kind of come down towards that, like this mini platform, like a second platform before the it goes down to the ballroom, and you guys are on that and kind of just like trying to sabotage that as quickly as possible. But Anna, they both came down on both sides, and Anna threw a dagger at one that's coming down one side, so you kind of have the other one on the other side.
Okay.
Thank you. This is a really good diagram.
Yeah, so I don't want to run up the stairs to him, so I'm going to throw a hand axe at him.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, you and the hand axe.
It's 11 plus 5, 16.
That's a hit.
Okay. It's only 1d6.
Okay.
6 plus strength. Right?
What?
I don't have it written down. 9.
Okay.
So it's 9 altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. That hits him. That you kind of like and then like and like oh like you like even like through all this chaos, like you notice like this guy's like oh and he like this guy's still like a pretty tough brute kind of guy. He like pulls it out like and is now like enraged as he's now he's a little bit slower, but he's still making his way down towards you. Fen is still setting up her explosives, so she like as like she knows that it's gonna be done by the time she's done with it. Yeah. But she's still sending her explosives. Just give me a little bit more time, and she's like sticking them in places and like breaking off pieces of C4 and like sticking them in other places and like places that at a detail her eye for detail is kind of picking up on. I love how you guys just laughed. I think that's amazing. Keep
Bye,
going.
Guys.
We have Anna. What are you doing?
Okay, how far along is she at setting up the bomb?
I say that was one. I say two more full rounds for her to finish.
So the guard is obviously still coming towards me.
Yes, you have that one guard that you threw a dagger at, and he had now pulled the dagger out and is still making his way down towards you.
All right.
Or he threw it away or something like
I
that.
don't know. Whatever you want to choose.
Whatever you do with the dagger.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
up to you. I am going to just pull out my rapier and just take stance and just wait. I'm not gonna come towards him.
So you're gonna pull out you're just gonna defend.
I'm gonna defend.
Okay. Legend, what are you doing?
I apologize. And I want to quickly just like speak over my shoulder to. That was not Fen. It's what's her name?
Yeah.
The
Fen is
explosives?
the-
Fen
No,
is
Fen-
the explosives person.
I keep mixing them up in my head.
Fen and Ray, yeah, I mix them up all the
Ray-
time. And
Ray-
I'm
Ray's
the
deaf,
guy.
and he's outside with me.
Ray is the guy. Fen is the girl.
Yes.
Okay. I thought Fen was the guy. Okay.
Fen is the half orc. Yes.
Okay. So I turned to just like a quick you're good over there. Do you have a way for us to get out after you blow this thing?
She kind of looks up and goes, "Damn it."
You don't?
No, we'll just go out the front door.
What? And that
She goes, "Don't worry, I'll handle it." And she like pulls out a cherry bomb and like she has like it's like a self-lighting fuse, and she just like throws it directly at the door to see if she lands it. Yeah, that like lands a little bit close to the door, just like blowing, like weakening the door a little bit.
Oh,
the front door.
That ends my turn first. I just wanted to speak to her
Okay.
before. Sorry about that.
Legend, what are you doing?
It's okay. I'll run up to my guy because
Okay.
I only have 2 hand axes. And I'm gonna swing the great axe. I can get there, right?
Yeah, he's like whatever your movement is, he's not that far away from you.
Okay. Yeah. So 3 is not gonna hit.
No, that's not gonna hit.
I'm gonna use my action surge
Yeah.
and go again. 17
That's
plus
a hit.
5.
That's a hit.
And that's the 12. 4, 7.
7?
Yep.
You didn't hear what I said. Okay, now it's the guard's turn. The guard is gonna the one you're pretty much melee range, and he's gonna try to go for like a punch against you since he doesn't really have any. Actually, yeah, he has a little like baton kind of thing. It's nothing like it's not like it has like spikes in it or whatever. But he swings it at you. That's an 18.
Hits.
Ooh.
Okay. He does 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna move into the other guard against Anna. He's gonna try to take a swing against you. That's not gonna hit. That's a 3.
Armor class 12. Yeah. He's
Yeah, not even
yeah,
close. He's gonna take a
dodged
swing,
that
but
shit.
you do like a nice dodge under. You were like, please, peasant. You have that look on your face like, peasant, please. As he swings against you and misses. We're back at the top, and Fen is still making her way, and she actually takes another cherry bomb and like lobs it over, and like pretty much trusting her accuracy with explosives as it lands over there, and like you hear like another explosion at that door, and it weakens the door a little bit more, and she's still like planting explosives. She's still fixing it from what you're aware of. Anna, what are you doing?
I'm going to just like and just
Ben knows where we left.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's not.
But well, technically, she's like in the heat of the moment setting up explosives. So I don't think she should try to break her
Bye,
confidence.
guys.
It's also on the other side of the room, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
pretty
is,
far
it's
away.
pretty
And
far
those
now.
remember those guards are also still making like their way up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just like after I avoid his attack, I'm just going to go in with a recoil and try to stab him with my rapier.
Okay,
Ooh.
attack.
16 plus 3 is 19.
That's a hit.
Okay, that's math. There we go. So where's my D8? This is a D10 or a D8? No, this is a D10. Where's the D8? It's this one. The one I always
This
get.
one, yeah.
This. It's this one.
The diamond.
It's the diamond. 6, and I'm gonna burn my inspiration of humming a very ridiculous tune under my breath. Wait, I just lost math.
What?
So it's 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
12
Can I
points.
hear the tune?
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Damn, girl. Okay.
A bardic inspiration.
That bardic inspiration.
I've also burned almost everything, so we're gonna need to rest.
Okay.
She's using all her tricks.
I would use all my tricks if you have one person setting explosives on another person with an axe, and luckily Fen is throwing just
Cherry bombs.
explosives that are just doing just
Oh my
enough.
gosh.
Legend, what are you doing?
Attack again. 16
That's
plus
a hit.
5.
I love this fight.
I think I get to reroll 2s. Yes.
You do?
Yeah, 1s and 2s.
What?
12 plus
Ah!
3, 15.
15.
15. How do you want to do this?
Woo!
How do you want to kill this guy?
The hand axe.
Ask him a question.
Ask him a question.
Oh.
I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Oh.
I'll see you guys next arc. See you guys next week for
don't
more
wanna
puns.
die.
What are you doing? How do you kill this guy?
I'll just swing straight down, like across his shoulder.
Across his shoulder?
Yeah, and knock him to the ground.
Oh, wow.
So pretty much you're just like I'm pretty sure you do this like this triumphant roar that you get like these flashbacks from like your Coliseum days.
Yeah.
As you're like ha, and you slash him just like, and it like gets halfway through, and I'm sure like at this point you can like kick him off your thing, and that guy's like as dead as can be as he like falls back onto the thing, and onto like the stairs, and like his blood like kind of drips down the stairs. I'm pretty sure you can look back to see that she's still fighting someone.
And I don't know if it's like a bonus action or what, but I want to get my hand axe back out of his body.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if you threw it in him, yeah, pretty much you can take that back. Finders keepers.
Reapers.
We have the other guard that's still attacking Anna. He's gonna try to make another attack at you. That's a 16.
Ooh, it hits.
Okay, that is 5 points of damage.
5? Okay.
Yep. Ben is pretty much on her last legs. She's now like just her bag that was once full with like her stuff and like explosives is now a lot thinner. As you notice, you've just finished killing this guy, and you look over at her, and you probably like yelled at her a little bit, and she goes, "I'm almost done," and she like pulls off another charge, and she throws it back towards the door. Now just like it's now less like splinters of a door. This one grand like perfectly made perfect mahogany door is now like in shambles as she throws like one more thing, another one, but not towards the door, but towards like these guards that are like still pushing their way. There's quite a lot of people, and a lot of people try to do something, and a lot of people froze, and a lot of people are like nobility and stuff like that, so they expect people to do stuff for them, and a lot of them seem while watching this happen and hoping that this like they got rid of you guys, they kind of got in the way, and she throws like what looks to be like a little canister, and that canister explodes into like a flashbang kind of thing, and the guards are now like just like not like pretty much like full sound, and like they can't see or hear anything. It's pretty much just it's a flashbang, and she now hops off of the thing. She goes, "I think we're ready," and she now like pulls off of her she now is now holding the trigger of her thing. Says, "We should get the hell out of here!" And she now is now running towards Anna. Anna, what are you doing? She has a trigger in her hand right now.
You have okay. I'm just going to. She's running past me.
No, she's running towards you because it's like there's still like that thing is a little bit of space. She's like she did all those actions to throw all those explosives and finish like setting those explosives. So she doesn't have a lot of. I had to balance it out and like take a lot of her movement away. So she's like she just hopped off the telescope and is making her way towards you.
I'm just gonna watch her because I don't know where she's gonna go. Obviously. Because she's just watching. I don't know where she wants to move.
Okay.
Because I don't know what safety path she's chosen for us. Because she's just running towards me.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just gonna like look at her quickly and like take a quick jab at the guard in front of me.
Okay.
Good. So it's a D20. Natural 1.
So you like, and you just like with the repose of repose, is that what it's said?
Rapier.
The repose. Yeah, I'm really bad at speaking. The repose of her rapier, she leans forward but misses, and the guard attacks back with the natural 20.
Oh.
You can crit that.
Yes, I know that's a double, right?
Me.
7. Oh wait, so that's 7, 14 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is the last round. Legend, what are you doing? You pretty much finished your guy, and I'm assuming you're making your way towards them. And
oh God.
Ben
Hi,
already called out to you like we better get the hell out of here. So what are you doing?
Is the door open already?
Yeah, the door is like in shambles. You can
Door's
literally just
destroyed.
you can like do like a stiff wind against the door and the door will break.
Okay.
But remember, I'm pretty sure you looked over to the side and noticed that she just got hit with like quite a lot with like a straight punch to the gut.
Yeah, okay. I'll go attack Anna's guy.
Oh
17
That's
plus
a hit.
5. 7, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Oh snap! Okay, this guy looks pretty worse for wear. What with your axe? You attack him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how are you? Just straight up with the sharpest side you could, right? And just hit him. Yeah. You kind of just like slash, and you slash him just across the stomach, and he goes ah, and with obvious like if you're gonna get slashed across the stomach, you're not gonna. So whoa, and he's probably just pretty much like going into shock right now. As you guys, I'm gonna just finish this off. You guys all make your way out the door. Pretty much up the stairs all together. The girl squad up the door.
I get dragged
and
out.
just and then kind of just you notice this trigger that's like blinking in her hand, and it's like one. It's not like the rest of her triggers that she's pulled that she presses a button. It's like a handheld thing that if she were to let go, this would have been bad. So she pretty much I'm gonna finish this off. She kicks the door down. And you guys run off. Where did you guys go? The door kind of the exits kind of led to like the front of the estate, but like more towards the right, like way to the right. So what did you guys do as soon as you got outside? Since I just had this whole conversation.
Well, since I'm assuming that all of these explosions and slayings were
Yeah, you pretty much
distracting most of the guards in this compound.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no one outside now.
Yeah,
right?
no, not. Well, you. I can assume that some of the green cloak and the masks are
running
kind of
for their
yeah.
lives.
Can I
Yeah.
do a perception check to see like what's going on around us?
Yeah. Since you're, yeah. Roll a perception check.
11 plus 1, so that's 12.
12?
Yep.
It's pretty much a normal night. Thankfully, the moon is really big and really cool, and it's providing quite a lot of light for you guys. And hopefully, Kermit Way isn't like tripping. He isn't tripping over anything. You do notice a couple of figures that are in the darkness, like not making their way towards you, but they're making their way into like different directions, like scattered. I guess a bunch of other them, they didn't come out that same door that you came out of. A lot of the orchestra was with you. There was that's your whole group of people, and you actually notice your one fan is like all the way in the back. He says, "I love your son," and he's like drunkenly falling his way out of the thing. But he's amazingly, he was able to keep pace with everybody.
Wow.
Kermit Way is kind of leading the way as like the hero for like the whole orchestra.
Because I used my
you were just
dash.
you were dashing, and like the whole orchestra's like, let's get out of here, and like everybody's like go, and like there's like some guards that are like kind of like they weren't really paying attention due to all those explosions happening.
All we hear is explosions
No, here's
behind
pretty
us.
much you guys are running. There's boom, 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 boom. And here's and then you heard the thunderclap from Anna. You heard
She's
all
cleaving people in half.
yeah, you heard a couple of screams here and there. It was
So amazing.
like you can only imagine what went down with the girls night out that just happened. And
Do we see the front doors get blown open by?
yeah, I'm gonna say that you get out with enough time to like actually see the front door like being like from your perspective, and with the windows that are a little bit around, you see the explosion, you see just lights and the door like moving, like getting weaker and weaker to the point. At that point, like you just pretty much just see Ben with the trigger just like doing that like a ninja kick like through the door like with like just on pure adrenaline. And she actually slows down to make sure you guys are in front of her, and she goes, "We're good. Just keep running." I put everything I had into that, so quick perception check to see if like
We see them.
yeah, to make sure you see them.
Well, I'm
You're
holding
way
both of
ahead
them.
of
Yeah,
us.
I'm holding
You're
them both.
also still holding me.
I'm
Yeah.
holding
So
him and
I'm
Ray
assuming
and
I'm assuming you're holding like two like.
I got an 18 from.
Ooh.
Yeah. You spot them. You. It's not very hard to spot a tiefling, a female woman who's a little bit damaged, and someone who's literally screaming into the night with a blinking trigger in her hand, and she's running. She's like, "Karma, just keep running, and
I gotta keep running.
they're sprinting with you, and she goes, "Okay, I think that's it," and she let go of the trigger. And you see pretty much the greatest explosion you've ever seen in your lives. It's and if the orchestra was still playing, it would be like
The crescendo.
Wait, like in Kingsman.
Oh God.
yeah, it's pretty much just like it's amazing. There's
like
actually a
the
little
tiny
bit of like a little bit of like fireworks and like pretty much you can pretty much tell that Ben put everything she had.
Fireworks. She put fireworks.
She had everything she had.
dead.
She goes, "Oh God, that was amazing," and the smile is still big on her face. You could still like
We're
you
still
all-
running, right?
Yeah, you guys are all still running, but like at one point she can tell you like she knows like how good her explosives are and how far it will go. You're not aware of anything that happened inside after you guys left, as that explosion happened and that whole mountain starts to like crumble a little bit. As this estate was built into the mountain, there's only so much you could do.
Oh my gosh.
And with you kind of turning, and Ray kind of looks over her thing, goes, "Ben, did you use everything?" And she goes, "Hell yeah, I did." And
Killing who knows how many people.
and Ray kind of looks over and goes,
Oh my God.
"Well, that's one way to crash a party." And that's the end of the arc.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah wah wah.
One way to crash a party.
Wait. Let me end with this because I have to reuse this. I want to reuse this because it was so good. Wait. No, I don't want that anymore. Thanks. Wait, I have it. Give me 1 second.
Take it down.
Can I get a little bit more sound on my thing?
Boost it.
And that's the end of the arc I'd like to call The Moonlit Soiree.
Yeah.
So that's you guys made a pretty explosive exit to
we
the
got
greatest
out.
party you've ever been to.
That was incredible.
I hope you guys all liked it. We're gonna be back in about 2 weeks with our new arc that I haven't. I won't hold the title too long from you guys from that one. But we're gonna be heading into the next episode we're gonna is gonna be hit into 2 spots, which is gonna be more of like a rest breather from this amazing night you guys just had, and then the next half of the episode is gonna be the introduction for the next arc. You guys are gonna be back into the normal Adventurers Guild, so I'm sure you should have ideas for next time. So I hope you guys like this arc, and hopefully I can not mess up so many times for next time and make some better stuff. And I really love playing with you guys. You guys made this so
Oh
fun.
yeah. That was very fun. Very fun. Applause
So-
for everyone here.
applause to everybody. So hopefully I'm able to add more characters and more fun antics for all you guys to do. As you eventually you're gonna have to explain to Fen why the heck you just left. But like honestly, anybody.
She told me to leave.
Yeah, she told you to leave. But you're gonna have to explain to them why you guys.